Nuggets in Ocean City. Hello, everybody.
Okay, well, that's random. I am Jake.
I am Eric.
This has been... I almost said the outro. That... okay, well... And last time on Doki Doki Literature Club, we saw... Oh my god.
We saw really creepy visuals. Mainly with Yuri.
I don't want to talk about it.
And, so yeah, Yuri had to, like, leave for reasons. And now we're gonna share our poem that we made.
It's gonna be very hard.
To Natsuki, because I do not feel like being in contact with Monika right now. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that if I shared mine with her first.
Eric, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
Wow. What?
You should be like, gladly. Okay.
Harsh, but gladly.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Ah! Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Actually, she's got a point. I mean, I would never, ever want anyone to see the very first animation I ever made, because you'd probably want to rip your eyes out. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Well, thanks, Eric.
Each their own, I guess. I was reading the line.
I know it.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. This voice kills my throat. Anyway, knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Yeah, you're pretty close there. Oh, it's the same
it's
thing.
The same one.
They didn't even care to make it different. Okay. Should I even bother reading this?
I'll read it quickly. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can drive, but that's about it.
Yeah, that poem. Whoa.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it, even though it seems really familiar.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Didn't we already have this conversation?
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Oh,
yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose.
Kind of like she's got a point. That's kind of like a comedy thing. Like, that's like subverting a cliche when you think about it.
Huh. Okay.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more...
That's what it means to be a pro.
I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Yep.
Yep.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Yada, 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 the same thing. I don't really care how everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud of the yep, and I won't take away from her. Yeah, that went exactly.
Oh, God.
Alright. Here we go.
Hi, Eric! Having a good time so far?
Get me out of here. Ah, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it.
Give me a second, I need to get a drink. Oh, God. Alright.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Yeah, so can you not be a psychopathic murderer? That would be a good start.
Oh, no promises. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Eric.
Oh, God.
We're a little embarrassed today, you know? You're gonna die. But that's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah,
I think Eric's
that's...
right this time.
That's true. I hand Monika my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Eric. You're gonna die in your sleep. I was going through in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Like your blood.
What?
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Like that's gonna be in your throat.
How is blood metaphorical in that?
I don't know.
sense?
She's supposed to be a psychopath. What do you
Well,
want from
whatever.
me?
Okay. It's fair enough.
I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Like my plan to kill you. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
Much like her eye is detached from her face. But yeah.
Let's not talk about that. That's creepy.
I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people.
Ooh.
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Like a crowd for you. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness.
Ooh.
I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Is it going to be the same poem?
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it again then. Yeah.
Yep, it's the same one.
Same one.
Wait a minute, I think it's different though.
Okay, well.
Okay, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? Yeah, this is different. The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. Hold on. Ah! My freaking headphone cord got caught under my chair. Anyway. Closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Okay, a little different. Sounds a bit darker than last time, I think.
I'm not surprised.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Because I don't already know.
The hanging corpse in my basement.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently with a lot of blood and murder and gore. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Oh god, that sounded really bad.
An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day.
Is it going to be the same thing?
It's gonna be the same thing.
Sometimes. Yeah,
Yep,
it is the
it's
same
the
thing.
same thing. I already know. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, too fixated on a specific point. Just move on. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to leave a big blot of ink in the same place
Yeah.
if you're writing with a freaking
Tidy up later.
feather and ink
Yeah.
like they did in the
Another
freaking
thing about it.
1800s.
Same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yes, just move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice. Thanks for listening. Yeah.
Okay, well that was my line, but whatever. All right,
Okay, now we can show it to Yuri.
all right.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Eh, what was that?
Huh? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Okay, why would you be embarrassed by that? I mean, you complimented his poem.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Huh. Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Didn't you literally just say it was exceptional?
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together.
You're still saying the same thing even after I managed to impress you a lot. Okay.
The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
Okay, now I'm really confused.
There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now, even though it's going to be exactly the same?
Yes, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily As if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Probably going to be the same.
Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same one.
Same one. Alright. Who cares?
Yeah, it's the same one. ... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yep, I remember this.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Eric.
Really? Must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
It's all the same!
I'm aware of that, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
God. Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Eric.
Me too. Phew!
Okay, are they going to have that argument again?
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Okay, I heard that.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook.
Probably a plan to kill people.
She's writing in her death note. My eyes land on
death notes
on Yuri and Natsuki.
You don't even watch anime. How the hell do you know that's a thing?
I remember that, and that's it.
All right.
That's all I know. Anyway, they gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
I mean, in your defense, it's been a while since you've messed up.
Thank you. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something? Oh,
it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
They're gonna have this argument again, but we're not gonna have the option to get Sayori to break it up now.
Oh crap, you're right.
So, we have to be on one person's side now.
Oh boy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Okay, this voice is killing my throat. I gotta use a different voice.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Eric did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Flips her off.
First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
owned.
Ooh.
And Eric liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Ooh. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Hey, this music.
Yeah, the boing boing stuff. That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Eric appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
I sound like Fleeta from Pocket Mirror. Are you that... no, wrong person.
Are you that full of yourself?
No, except Natsuki's not nearly as bad as Fleeta. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Eric started showing up.
Again, that's not how that works. Natsuki?
Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Oh, both of them say it. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that.
Oh!
Okay!
Oh. Okay.
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me?
Look at... Okay!
Whoa, okay.
Oh!
Well then!
Me? Who was talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch?
Oh snap.
Edgy? Sorry, now my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Oh man.
Okay, what is happening?
Okay.
Just saying that proves my point.
Is the music actually doing that, or is it just Skype being stupid?
No, it's actually doing that.
Oh god.
Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute... Oh, wow.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Is how hard you try.
Whoa! Be careful or you might...
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri.
I don't think there's any getting out of this argument now.
No, this is not good. Oh,
Oh, my bad.
oh God.
Well then.
Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Oh God.
Ooh.
It got dark. Well, I mean, it did get dark a while ago, but still. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself?
Oh.
Okay, don't bleep this out because it just completely ruins the mood. What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Eric hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Eric. She's just making me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Okay, fast
whoa,
text.
Whoa.
Alright, that's a lot of pausing we gotta do there. So,
Don't leave it on a cliffhanger here. We're not that far in yet.
yeah,
Oh God, who do we choose? I mean, I don't want to choose Natsuki. She just accused Yuri of cutting herself. Like, that's really messed up.
And Yuri was the one that was nicest to me out of the two, so Yuri.
Yuri.
Click it. Click it.
What the hell?
I said Yuri.
Click Yuri! Click Yuri! What the hell?
Oh.
Oh!
Hey. Hi, Monika. You're standing a bit close to me. Oh, I can still choose. Dot.
Hey, Monika, could you, like, move out of the way, please?
Hey, Eric. Why don't we step outside for a little bit?
That's
With
not
you?
a good idea.
No, I'm fine. I don't need to step outside.
Okay?
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Dang, like, I know that they didn't get along, but wow.
Well,
They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved.
now wouldn't that have gone so much better if Sayori was here?
Yeah, but apparently in this universe she doesn't exist.
Yeah. But,
Whatever, just continue.
It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
You can tell you really function as a club right now.
Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes.
Yeah, if I was a serve, I'd be like, both of you, stop. Natsuki, you're screwed up in the head. Yuri, I'd just be like, shut up and get along. Just shut up and get along. Anyway.
Who cares?
But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
No.
I'm fine. I'll just
like
go back into my room with games and anime. Thank you. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Gotta go fast. Sorry.
She looks genuinely upset and she just quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I don't know what you did, or presumably did. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Eric, please don't hate me.
I hate everything about you.
Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Well, Yuri looks at me like she wanted to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika.
You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Eric. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Oh, wow. I'm stupid. I was trying to type after on my phone. I put asked her. Right, anyway.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really
Oh!
appreciate... Oh, yeah,
Up. Okay. We're just gonna make a poem? Okay. Fine.
Okay.
That was a little bit uncontrollable. Anyway, so yeah, it's contaminated. It's
Okay.
caged into this never-ending cycle of blah.
Absolute madness.
Yeah, it's agonizing, and it's a disarray.
Are you trying to choose the one that Yuri likes?
Sure, I guess.
Well, I mean, out of the two of them, who do you like more?
Yuri's kind of freaky, but Natsuki's kind of a bitch.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Anyway, whatever that means.
Fickle, it basically means like you don't know what you want.
Okay. Yeah. Just
What? What is that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna put it in. Oh,
What?
maybe I shouldn't have.
That was a bad idea.
Well, this is a disaster.
I feel fear.
Yeah. And I feel this is getting dark.
This
And,
has gotten dark a long time ago.
I'm gonna explode because it's hopeless.
Don't explode. That's
Because this is unrestrained. And
Yeah.
it's all melancholy, and it's horror, and it's misfortune, and and
grief.
grief. Yeah.
Okay.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already in our very dysfunctional literature club.
Huh. Yeah. No kidding.
Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days, even though we got into a severe fight yesterday. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, the usual scene.
Don't do that.
You know,
don't
the
do
usual
that.
scene of that.
Okay, seriously. Go back to normal. Come on.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back, Eric.
Oh, hi, Yuri. I see you're missing, like, 9/10 of your body. Today.
What expression?
What expression? I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh,
Okay,
there's her body. Okay. Body's fixed. Yuri glances over at her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like this has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. I guess.
Eric. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. It makes me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person.
And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey!
Wrong voice.
Hey, have you guys seen Monika?
No,
I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
And... Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
What?
Jeez.
What?
Oh.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing.
In weird text.
Yeah.
I don't even remember anything bad happening.
In weird text.
You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
Oh, there's that creepy smile again. No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall.
Here we go.
To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Wrong person. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, here we go with
Here we go with
again.
piano!
Piano?
Oh god.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
All right.
Ah.
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's...
Monika looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Eric.
Monika smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Even though it's clearly empty.
Eric, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today.
I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. Planned on it anyway.
Oh. I don't know why that face makes me laugh. Okay. Aw, that face is actually kind of cute. When it's not glitchy all over the place.
Yeah.
Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I read that as eggplant at first. I don't know why.
How?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of understand. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. ...
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. There's something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Started heading down the hallway.
Is the music muffled a little bit, or is it just Skype screwing up?
Might be. I don't know. I don't know what it could be at this point. But hey, question marks.
Okay, I don't know if that's laughter or if they're like, I don't know what that is. Are they saying "Welcome to the Jungle"?
Axl Rose appears.
Okay, shut up.
What's that noise?
It's actually kind of funny you say that because I'm wearing a Guns N' Roses shirt. So
It's coming
All right.
from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air
Oh,
through
come
their
on,
teeth.
don't do this. Sorry, it randomly exited out of full screen.
Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh.
Whoa! Yeah.
Up.
What?
Okay.
Oh, God. Well, are we just gonna pretend that didn't happen?
No. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, no.
I'm back from the UK. God. Thanks for waiting patiently. Eric, do you like oolong tea? What the hell is oolong tea?
Yeah. None of that happened. Anything is fine, just as long as your body remains in one piece. That would be nice.
Ew. Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
What, are you, like, literally looking at the kettle while she's doing that? Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if
Even
I'm
if
not
I'm
an
not-
expert... Reading my lines. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even started humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. That rhymed. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah. That's great, Yuri.
I am still freaked out about what just happened, though.
Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Eric. Haven't we heard this somewhere before?
Wait. Is it like starting to morph into like Sayori's lines?
Kind of, yeah. It's very endearing.
So, is Yuri becoming another Sayori?
I don't know. Why am I speaking in Yuri's voice?
I don't
know.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Eric, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
The floor? Well, okay. Why that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
That's so. I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes.
I totally didn't just fill in an excuse or something.
I have terrible reading posture. Is that even a thing? So
Oh, no.
that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies.
Oh, here we go again.
I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Exclamation point! Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
So basically, your boner is making the book fall over. Right. Alright. Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
Wouldn't that burn your legs? I mean, it's a hot cup of tea, so...
Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have... She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her.
Here.
Here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Okay, I heard my echo through that. That was weird. Alright.
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Eric.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Eric.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Perfectly good waste of tea.
Eric. My heart won't stop pounding, Eric. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Eric?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me?
Why?
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
The screen is being screen.
I can't make it stop.
It
even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh, God.
Hey.
What is up with your eyes, Yuri? Oh, thank God, Monika.
Okay, Monika's here to save the day. I kind of like you now.
Okay. I don't know what the hell was going on there. It's time to share poems. What the hell? Okay.
We'll end it there.
Yeah.
We'll end it on that weird thing. So,
God.
Yeah, that's a...
I dropped the mic. Oh, no.
Fantastic.
Oh, no, that's gonna make a wonderful noise. Alright. So, yeah.
Well,
if you
okay. So, Eric, what was this about this game being, like, you know, girly and a little, like,
oh, yeah,
dumb?
That's completely out the window now. That's completely out the window now.
Oh, Jesus.
It's, yeah.
My stomach still hurts. Okay. Well, stick around for the next part. It could be the final part. Who knows? Anyway.
I don't know if it is the final part, but we're
Well, whatever.
we're close.
If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, share. Any of that helps a whole lot, you know. Anyway, we post videos every Monday and Friday. I'm Jake.
I am Eric.
This has been Nugget Bits, and we are out of here.
Bye-bye.
Bye.